I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take a decision and make it right. Expect the best, prepare for the worst. Think 100 times before you take a decision, but once that decision is taken, stand by it as one man. There are two powers in the world. One is the sword, and the other is the pen. There is great competition between the two. There is a third power stronger than both, that of the women. With faith, discipline, and selfless devotion to duty, there is nothing worthwhile that you cannot achieve. Failure is a word unknown to me. My message to you all is hope, courage, and confidence. No struggle can ever succeed without women participating side by side with men. You will have to make up for the smallness of your size by your courage and selfless devotion to duty, for it is not the life that matters, but the courage, fortitude, and determination you bring to it. Religion should not be allowed to come into politics. Religion is merely a matter between man and God. We follow the teachings of Prophet Muhammad, may peace be upon him. We are members of the Brotherhood of Islam, in which all are equal in right, dignity, and self-respect. Consequently, we have a special and very deep sense of unity, brotherhood, equality, and fraternity of man. These are all the basic points of our religion, culture, and civilization. And we fought for Pakistan because there was a danger of denial of these human rights in this subcontinent. Islam stands for justice, equality, fair play, toleration, and even generosity to non-Muslims who may be under our protection. They are like brothers to us and would be the citizens of the state. If we want to make this great state of Pakistan happy and prosperous, we should wholly and solely concentrate on the well-being of the people and especially of the masses and the poor. Democracy is in the blood of the Muslims, who look upon complete equality of mankind and believe in fraternity, equality, and liberty. No nation can rise to the height of glory unless your women are side by side with you. We are victims of evil customs. It is a crime against humanity that our women are shut up within the four walls of the houses as prisoners. There is no sanction anywhere for the deplorable condition in which our women have to live. You are free. You are free to go to your temples. You are free to go to your mosques or to any other places of worship in this state of Pakistan. You may belong to any religion, caste, or creed. That has nothing to do with the business of the state. You will have to make up for the smallness of your size by your courage and selfless devotion to duty, for it is not life that matters, but the courage, fortitude, and determination you bring to it. With faith, discipline, and selfless devotion to duty, there is nothing worthwhile that you cannot achieve. India is not a nation, nor a country. It is a subcontinent of nationalities. Do not forget that the armed forces are the servants of the people. You do not make national policy. It is we, the civilians, who decide these issues, and it is your duty to carry out these tasks with which you are entrusted. I have lived as plain Mr. Jinnah, and I hope to die as plain Mr. Jinnah. I am very much averse to any title or honors, and I will be more than happy if there was no prefix to my name. Any idea of a united India could never have worked, and in my judgment it would have led us to terrific disaster. Islam expects every Muslim to do this duty, and if we realize our responsibility, time will come soon when we shall justify ourselves worthy of a glorious past. Pakistan not only means freedom and independence, but the Muslim ideology which has to be preserved, which has come to us as a precious gift and treasure, and which, we hope, others will share with us. I have nothing to do with this pseudo-religious approach that Gandhi is advocating. I sincerely hope that the relations between India and Pakistan will be friendly and cordial. We have a great deal to do, and think that we can be of use to each other and to the world. Come forward as servants of Islam, organize the people economically, socially, educationally, and politically, and I am sure that you will be a power that will be accepted by everybody. You have to stand guard over the development and maintenance of Islamic democracy, Islamic social justice, and the equality of manhood in your own native soil. No settlement with the majority is possible, as no Hindu leader speaking with any authority shows any concern or genuine desire for it. We should have a state in which we could live and breathe as free men, and which we could develop according to our own lights and culture, and where principles of Islamic social justice could find free play. My message to you all is of hope, courage, and confidence. Let us mobilize all our resources in a systematic and organized way and tackle the grave issues that confront us with the grim determination and discipline worthy of a great nation. With faith, discipline, and selfless devotion to the duty, there is nothing worthwhile that you cannot achieve. No struggle can ever succeed without women participating side by side with men. No nation can rise to the height of glory unless your women are side by side with you. The press is great power, and it can do good as well as harm. If rightly conducted, it can guide and instruct public opinion. Talk with journalists of Kashmir. We have undoubtedly achieved Pakistan, and that too without bloody war, practically peacefully, by moral and intellectual force, and with the power of the pen, which is no less mighty than that of the sword, and so our righteous cause has triumphed. Are we now going to besmear and tarnish this greatest achievement for which there is no parallel in the history of the world? Pakistan is now a fait accompli, and it can never be undone. Besides, it was the only just, honorable, and practical solution of the most complex constitutional problem of this great subcontinent. Let us now plan to build and reconstruct and regenerate our great nation. My young friends, I look forward to you as the real makers of Pakistan. Do not be exploited and do not be misled. Create amongst yourselves complete unity and solidarity. Set an example of what youth can do. Your main occupation should be, in fairness to yourself, to your parents, in fairness to the state, to devote your attention to your studies. If you fritter away your energies now, you will always regret. Islam lays great emphasis on the social side of things. Every day, the rich and the poor, the great and the small living in a locality are brought 5 times in a day in the mosque in the terms of perfect equality of mankind, and thereby the foundation of a healthy social relationship is laid and established through prayer. At the end of Ramazan comes the new moon, the crescent, as a signal for a mass gathering on the Eid day again in perfect equality of mankind, which affects the entire Muslim world. Muhammad Ali Jinnah.